I can see that.
I thought it looked weird.
Yeah.
Because and it took me like a few minutes to realize. Look at her mouth.
It's the teeth, right?
Yeah.
No, it's her lips. Like she has
yeah.
full lips and they're symmetrical.
Wait a second,
Do you
but
think
like,
that's an AI renditioning of Sally?
Everything's
know,
AI
probably.
these days, so
Oh, that.
Probably because her lips are asymmetrical and kind of thin.
That's why I'd rather went with a NECA.
Oh no,
And
the
guess
toy
what,
is
guys?
fine. It's just the art is off.
Wow.
it's like, what are they trying to make her Judy Hopps or something? Like, I don't get it.
Judy Hopps. Oh my God, you have to go Jump Street on us.
That's right.
And we got the TF man in the house. And I
Thank
thank you. Finally, the man opened up Armada Optimus.
Woo!
Oh, there you go.
Woohoo!
Yeah, nice. All right. So, wait,
Yeah.
so what did you think?
It was beyond impressive, more than I thought it would be.
That's right, baby.
Very
2
good.
years of 2 years of disservice to you, man. And I was so glad when I saw that review popped up. I actually got me a snack, got me popcorn, got me a soda, and I was like, yes. Finally. And I watched the entire thing from beginning to end. So if you haven't, check it out. Full of info. And he just, you can see he was excited about that. All right, so before we get back to we're going to go to, we just had the pictures for you, Rico. What happened?
I put the wrong ones up, so give me a second. I'm still working on it.
Okay. Those weren't the ones that,
No.
I don't want to,
you said
Yeah,
to the
nobody wants to
naked
see that.
one. That's why
the honeymoon pictures. The
you have to be
extended.
careful, Rico, not sending your OnlyFans picture. You know.
I mean,
use some Renaissance beauty.
And someone on here is like, where's his OnlyFans?
Yeah, Quentin says, I see a cat. Yeah, I saw that cat too.
Good, I'll share this guy. I don't know if I showed anybody, but
Venom.
Oh, Venom,
yeah,
yeah.
baby.
Oh, nice.
Venom, not this whatever Venom. Venom.
I still
That's
say
what
Venom
confused
too,
with
but like,
India,
I don't know.
so-
I got Venom in my head now.
Not Venom.
I think for Quentin 5075 actually said that he actually just got Scorponok, Microdis Prime, and Venom, and those were his newest figures. And good choices.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do? It's a shame. I have not done it yet. Still, I still got to open this guy up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that guy's good.
Yeah. I know.
He's a good one, actually.
I used him in an intro, but I haven't opened up the box. Figured that one out.
I had my doubts, but he was actually he came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Venom is a disappointment. I've never had a copy of him, so this is my first Venom. So
Wait, how could he be a disappointment? I mean, except for the way the faces actually transforms, but like aside from that, like it's good. It's damn good. Like they thought a lot about like how Venom actually transforms from like the old school to now, and he's good. I don't know.
So I don't know if I'm going to get to it before the weekend is over. I'll probably have to wait until next weekend, but my next review is going to be a double review of these two figures.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Very
Nice. You got to do it as a double review because they're twins.
wow, I thought I was the only one that didn't open the box either.
What?
I still haven't. Yeah.
Wow.
Have them in the box? Wow.
Oh,
See,
Becky.
you're not the only one that held
Yeah.
it out. There's a couple of guys. Now that I got my desk up, because like I said, I got a new desk and everything else, I'm going to start displaying a little bit more, just because I'm going to use my desk for the blockies that I have 5,000 editions versions of. Oh my God.
Hey, Fanky, when you actually get a chance to transform them, go to my video. There's something that you actually have to do for the chest in order to make it sit right.
Yes.
Then, there's like a key element there. Like you could fast forward the whole entire video. Just check out that one part because like that'll actually help out a lot, and then go back to doing the video.
Okay,
Like,
is it on your review of Dreadwing or Skyquake?
I think it's. I don't know. So I don't remember exactly which one I did it for because they're twins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, and speaking of Dreadwing and Skyquake being twins, you guys probably don't have the boxes anymore, but look at the side of the box here.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So they each have half of the poster image for Legacy Evolution.
okay.
Nice.
That's the one thing I'll give Hasbro credit for, that when they did the box arts for all these figures, that they actually did it with storylines and combo
Yeah.
to make it artwork.
It's beautiful, but like I don't have any space for any boxes right now or anything, sadly, or else I'd be keeping every single one of those storylines intact.
I kept all my boxes.
I hate to say it, but using
Damn you having a house.
Well, you know, my house is small though, so I'm feeling the pain.
I'm just gonna say, using Perceptor as an example, the packaging for the Transformers that came out in 2025, it feels like a step back from the Legacy trilogy.
Yeah, I don't like how
yeah,
everything
so
is
it's so.
gray on all those boxes.
I kind of like them. I think they're actually cool.
Well, I think they're streamlining to cost saving. Like personally, if they're gonna save money on packaging instead of adding waffles to figures, I'm okay with it.
Right.
So a couple of less artful packages. Maybe because I'm colorblind, I don't really care about the packaging that much. But I mean, yeah, the Age of the Prime, they have good colors. Studio series are graying out, but overall now it's the same box, right? It's just
right.
Yeah. Just
so I think they're just streamlining.
I think that it's actually nicer to actually have the artful boxes and everything, keep some artists employed and everything like that. Don't go to the AI and just like do your thing or anything like that.
Yeah.
But so like I don't mind like the actual like having extra colors and everything. I love seeing what other artists can actually do. I love getting the art of anything that's actually on these things and everything like this. So they're always cool books to have,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna pop on the screen because Rico's already set to go, and I froze. Of course, I had to freeze. So I'm gonna try and access one picture here. Hopefully, this is gonna work. Oh, here we go. Now I'm frozen. So we're gonna add this to the stage.
Oh, nice.
So that is me as Scrooge, my wife and my two friends as the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Nice.
That's super.
That's very cool. And did you learn the secrets of Christmas that day, sir?
I came out at the end of the day and yelled and I declared "Merry Christmas, everyone," and then proceeded to still give people eviction notices. So it's all
nice. Corporate Christmas. Nice.
Right. That's me and my wife. That's my Dana. That's us by the tree. Me being all Scroogey.
Very cool.
That is so cool.
That's great.
Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed the other pictures that you shared earlier in Facebook of when you got married and stuff like that. Really nice.
Yeah.
So there's the ghost of Christmas future pointing to my grave and me carrying in fear and learning my lesson.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
And
the last picture is my favorite. There's me and the ghost of Christmas future laughing at Tiny Tim, who actually did die, and that's his grave, and we're all laughing.
Oh,
Nice.
That's nice.
There, that's the way to do it.
Wow. Well, it's a corporate Christmas. What to by Hallmark?
Hallmark or Hasbro?
No, that's corporate. The best movie that ever described corporate capitalism. Jim Carrey's Dr. Seuss's the Grinch That Stole Christmas. You could not get any better of a message about freaking commercialism than you could with that movie.
I thought for myself, I thought it was actually more Scrooge than anything else.
You know what I was going to say? I really like Scrooge still.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, the Scrooge version, like animated, and that was really well done. So, but I do remember my favorite version of that was the episode in Ghostbusters where the Ghostbusters go back in time and Scrooge is being haunted by those ghosts. So the Ghostbuster bust the ghost, So,
you gotta bust some ghosts when you're Ghostbusters.
So, funny thing, I remember that, and I have much like Ghostbacks, I have a Ghostbusters outfit, and I was thinking, what if they, if instead of going as Scrooge, I went as a Ghostbuster trying to catch the ghosts of Christmas future, past, and present.
Yeah.
Very
cool. My favorite version of Christmas Carol is the version with Albert Finney.
Yes.
Because
I agree. I love that.
Don't know that one.
That
like
was
the Patrick Stewart.
that one's
That was
special
good.
because it's the only version that it adds an extra scene where you actually see Scrooge end up in hell if he does not learn his lesson, and that's where he'll end up rotting if he doesn't
Yes.
change his ways.
I have
Really?
that version. I'm glad you brought that up because they did put it on. They re-released the DVD, and it was cut out originally from like the VHS version of it because they felt, oh, it was too scary. But I originally saw that movie in the theaters. That's how far back we go, people. And it was the hell scene, and they had the rats, and I was like, when they put it on the DVD, I was so happy that they did that. I was like, this is a version I remember.
Oh yeah, the movie in its entirety is available to watch on YouTube right now.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. There you go, Norb. You got to watch that. It was
I'm gonna
really
watch that.
I'll watch that after Reefer Madness because that's
There
on
you
YouTube
go.
too.
Type in the search
Alright.
bar.
You got some Stranger Things to catch up on first.
Type in the search bar. Scrooge 1970 DVD rip.
Oh wow.
Here's one. Does anybody remember the gold bracelets from Transformers Super God Master Force? Someone needs to mass produce 3D.
I don't remember those at all.
You know what? I've never seen that show, but I
Yeah, I
need to.
mean, like there's so many shows that I can't watch it. Like some of the, like the animation's pretty good, but it's either I don't feel like reading for a dub, like a sub, or
That's my
or
problem. That's
the
my
dub is
problem
terrible. So
in general, I don't like
Kinda
to
hard.
read the subtitles because if you waste time reading the subtitles, you're going to miss what's happening on screen.
yeah,
No, but
And the few times I bothered to watch Japanese anime that had subtitles on them, I had to go back and replay every few seconds just to see what was happening on screen after reading the subtitles. So
No, you need
that's
more.
why I
What?
prefer Japanese when they're
That's the
dubbed.
That's the best part of it.
Actually,
Yeah.
I agree with TF because when I was trying to watch Dragon Ball Daima, the only version I was able to get was the because it was on Netflix and they had it in the Japanese version, which I watched, but I actually made it through the entire series. It was okay. Now I was watching the English version of it, and I'm like, now I'm glad I watched the Japanese version of it because that was a little bit better than I thought.
Right, because you actually get like a lot of like the actual intent that actually goes on in those movies and everything when you're actually watching it in the full Japanese and everything like that. You know?
Nah, I like my
Hold on, let me
English.
put on my nerd glasses.
That's one thing I remember about Dragon Ball Z being a kid back in the 1990s. Back then, they didn't censor blood like they do now, and so in the original
Toonami
English,
kicked ass. That's what
in
it
the
was.
90s,
Toonami kicked ass.
yeah, because back in the 90s, the budget only allowed for when they were dubbing it to English, the censors would censor some things on in the more violent moments of Dragon Ball Z, but I remember when there was blood coming off people's faces and and there was blood dripping out of people. I remember that they didn't censor that, and I don't know why. I don't know why the censors called for some violence to be censored and others not to be, but that's one thing I
agree.
enjoyed about the original English dub of Dragon Ball Z is that they didn't change any of the animation. They just dubbed over the Japanese lines with English language.
I want to say that's kind of like
Go ahead,
how it was with. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say Toonami at least kept it at the original Toonami. They brought it out in full blood, which I was so happy about.
I do miss the Cartoon Network music intro. Was so much more metal than anything else after that. Like it was so good. Played at midnight in Canada on Teletoon. That's when I watched it, and that intro was so energetic. And then every time I watched it again on another channel, I'm like, oh man, this music sucks. Like Dragon Ball Z.
I have to be honest. One of my favorite parts of Toonami back in the day. One of my favorite parts of Toonami was that the announcer was none other than the guy who originally voiced Optimus Prime, Mr. Peter Cullen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
You want to know something on the anime violence and everything? I want to think that nothing was actually taken out of Harmony's Gold's version of Robotech, aka Macross.
The Outlaw Star.
It depends, because if you saw Macross, do you remember or that one had a lot of gore in it that was not in the, I don't even know what to call it, like the American version of Robotech.
Really?
Yeah, and not only that, but if you look at Megazone 23 Part 1 and 2, there's like worms coming through people's eyes and heads being ripped off, and really cool things like that that we didn't get here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I won't say this much. I mean, like, for the turn of the century, when 2000 and 2001 came in, it was like, that was kind of like, how can I explain it? It's kind of like how it was in the 80s with MTV. It was fresh, it was brand new, it was pioneering.
It was
when
raw.
Toonami came out and all of these cartoons came out, Outlaw Star, like Ghost Max Show, Dragon Ball Z. It was just like a whole new thing. It was like an introduction to the anime world. Back in the day, it wasn't even, I never called it anime, I called it Japanimation. That's how it was. That was the original.
Oh yeah, it was Japanimation. Yep.
Damn it, sir.
That was straight anime.
Too.
Yeah,
you tell to a Gen Alpha today, it's like they'll look at you like, "What's Japanimation?"
I never said Japanimation either. I just called it anime.
I just called it Japanese anime.
But I was here in New York, so I don't think we used that term.
Since I was a kid at the time, I just called it Japanese cartoons.
Oh man, they're calling cartoons. Oh man, some people flip when you say Japanese cartoon. No, it's not. That's anime. What's the difference? It's the same damn thing.
I did note. I do remember when I do remember watching Toonami. I started watching Toonami when it came out. I can't remember if it was 1997 or 1998. I started watching when it came out, and that's when I was introduced to the more. That's when I was introduced to anime, was through Toonami. I mean, I'd seen Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon on other TV channels because they came to the United States during the early 90s, but Toonami is what really put them on the map for me. But I do remember from 1998 to 2001, there was a lot of gore and violence being shown in the Japanese anime, but then starting in 2002, they kind of toned it down and censored a lot more.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Toonami growing up too, and my favorite, they showed a lot of Gundam Wing, Gundam this, Gundam that. My favorite though was Mobile Suit Gundam, the 08th MS Team. I don't know if you guys ever saw that one, but it's great. It's a more intimate story about one single team. They're fighting a guerrilla war. It is great. It is fantastic.
I heard a lot of good stuff about that one.
Yeah,
I have to be honest.
The story winds up like the guy gets his arm removed and stuff, and barely survives. But then he like retires from war or whatever. It's a great story. It's a great story.
Who was this one director? Was it? There was a character that called it. I think they were calling Kilimol Otomo or something like that. I have to look up the name and everything. But like for some reason, he actually made some of like the most grueling Gundam stories and everything like that. And spoilers: everybody dies in these stories. You know what I mean? So, like,
I have to be honest. I have to be honest. My all-time favorite Gundam series is G Gundam.
Really, for the Street Fighter like?
I never. I don't know why. I just the overall storyline. I just wanted to see where it was going, and just pulled me more than the other Gundam series did.
I think I might be the only one who might like Witch of Mercury, because like I think that's a good story.
I liked it too, actually.
Yeah.
But it doesn't beat Gundam Wing. Yeah.
I mean, overall,
I guess.
I think I'm the only one that literally has not watched any Gundams. I mean, like I've watched maybe a couple, but Asimer.
Whatever you do, Ultra Megatronus, whatever you do not make your first Gundam series SD Gundam.
I can't watch any of the Gundams, and all the Gundams remind me of Robotech, and Robotech put me to sleep. Macross I tried, they put me to sleep.
You know why Robotech put you to sleep? Because they promised you robots, they promised you battles, and it was a soap opera.
But they did have robot battles. They did have battle giants.
Yeah, but
I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch this thing, and then sometimes in Spanish. but the thing is, because sometimes it wouldn't play in America channels. But anyway, it's like but you're drawn as a kid, as a boy, to the robots, and it's all this talk about, oh, do I really love you? Oh no,
but it was much more about that. It was actually about the military strife. It was actually about nations versus nations. It was about musical.
True,
it was actually about like how music influences culture and everything like that. And Robotech.
You just reminded me of something though about Robotech. It was the first time I think I saw somebody die. Roy Fokker, he died, and then Optimus Prime died later for us. And
God
then,
bless you, Roy Fokker.
it kind of
Like-
helped me out.
Well, when I started watching Toonami, I really got into the more like martial arts anime and ones that were like hand-to-hand combat, like Yu Yu Hakusho,
Oh yeah,
Rurouni Kenshin, Ronin Warriors.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I got into those.
Yeah,
animes.
no, those are really good. I still like Yu Yu Hakusho. I think I have the first season. I think I bought it somewhere.
Yeah,
I always like the giant robot ones, like was it Big O?
Oh yeah, Big
Big O's
O.
great.
Big O was
I
great,
have
right?
the
I
I have
missed
the
it.
Oh, yeah.
They reminded me
You guys-
so much of like Transor Z. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you guys know that Big O is was based partially on Batman, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
I mean,
You know, Batman didn't have a giant robot that came out of the sewers.
No,
Mm.
right.
he did not.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Batman would have one hidden someplace.
Yeah, no, I get it because the
believe
guy was a
Batman would.
detective at the same time. But yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
Well, the
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 studio
other one was, oh my god, you know, like
the studio that made it was hired to do a number of
Outlaw
episodes
Star.
of Batman.
Outlaw Star was another great one.
Oh,
Well,
Outlaw
yeah.
Star. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Outlaw Star,
I'm gonna be
I'm
up. My,
doing-
my top three, my all-time top three anime that came out that were popular during the 1990s were Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and Tenchi Muyo. Those are my top three from the
Tenchi was
90s.
great too.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Tenchi.
Tenchi.
I missed Ryoko.
Here's one
Oh,
for you
yeah.
guys, and I gotta actually. My wife was the one that got me into it. Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
show. I
Hmm.
love that
I
show.
love that.
I never watched it.
And
What's
the movie, you were kind of like, "What the fuck?" But the series itself, I thought was great. And anybody that
Yeah.
says anything different, it's like
Uh.
you have to watch the series to understand what we're talking
It
about.
was really
Oh.
different
What
for
about you,
like whatever
Raz?
else
Any
was coming out.
animes or anything that caught your attention?
What
Say
happened?
again?
I'm sorry.
Raz, Raziel,
Yeah.
Mr. Kane.
Yeah, sorry, I missed it. What were you saying?
So, are there any animes or anything like that, cartoons that you watched?
More
that kind of
movies.
stuff?
More for movies because we had. I guess that at the same time Toonami came out in Canada, we had Teletoon both in French and English. And at night, well, sometimes they had the Wildcats. They had Savage
Wildcats.
Dragon, and then they had the worst Highlander show ever. But then after midnight, they would play Pat Labor, Ninja Scroll, and another one that I can't
Oh, good one.
remember.
Ninja Scroll
But
was great.
My anime interests were more in movies, so Akira and Ninja Scroll were the type I watched, and then I watched
Akira is a classic.
Akira
Yeah.
is so good.
Oh,
you know?
Steven Wells.
Ghost in the
Yeah.
Shell, the first Ghost in the Shell, and then the second movie. Not so much the show.
Oh,
So that's what. But for series, I go before that, and to me, it's Grandizer. God,
Okay.
So for
that's-
me, before Grandizer is Transor Z, but same giant robo.
yeah, giant
Mhm.
robot, and then that's what brought me to love Transformers, and
do you remember on MTV they played this Aeon Flux also?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I thought was like a precursor for.
I remembered Aeon Flux, the Max, the
Yeah.
head,
Yeah, it's
everything
good
from
stuff.
Liquid TV. Well, that was great.
Yeah, Liquid
I think
TV.
that was-
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was the start of the AI era.
Oh,
I
think-
man.
My introduction to anime though was Legend of the Overfiend. A friend of mine had it on video cassette, had like 2 or 3 parts of it, and I'm like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
And like, bro, this
Yeah,
is
that's kind of a
Japanese.
crazy. That's kind of a crazy start to your anime.
That's how
yeah.
it started. That's how like what's going. So everything
Yeah.
after that seemed kind of tame. You know,
Back in the
My
anime.
all-time
think-
favorite.
I think I was actually
And,
following Battle. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, Battle of the Planets.
My all-time
Yeah.
favorite anime movie. My all-time favorite anime movie is Spirited Away.
Mm. You want to know
was-
something?
That was
When-
heavy.
Growing up, I actually grew up on a little bit of Battle Angel and everything. I love Battle Angel to death, like the anime itself.
Yeah.
Just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
And then what else? There was something.
how did you
else
feel
that was
about the
like-
live action movie?
I loved it. I loved it for what it was because,
Yeah.
like, like just like Ghost in the Shell, right? There's like a lot that was actually missing from the movie and everything like that. And I thought that they were actually trying to speed up the process of the movie so quickly because they didn't
only
know
had
if
like
they
an
were
hour
going
and
to
a
get
half, 2
another.
hours to tell like the first half of the story, you know?
Right. And I think they did it because they didn't know if they were going to get greenlit for like another movie or anything like that. So they were trying to stuff as much as possible into it. Now that they were almost kind of like more greenlit for a new movie and everything like that, I think they like should take the pacing because I think it's actually going to be looking like a 3-part series. You know, one thing I would love to see them bring in is did you guys ever see this thing called 3x3 Eyes? It's a demonology story.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Was it a video
I've heard of
game
it.
also?
I've seen that.
I'm not really into stories about the afterlife. That's why.
Oh no, you got to see
Those are the
story.
best,
This story is
man.
amazing.
That's why I never could get into Death Note. I just didn't.
Oh yeah, I have a
What?
Death Note somewhere.
Death Note was actually, out of the modern animes that have come out, Death Note is definitely one of the ones that I did like and I did watch. So
I saw the movie Death Note. I thought the concept was interesting, but I didn't know it was a anime. So I thought that was pretty
seeing
cool.
the movie first is probably a good stepping stone if you're interested in watching the anime, because the anime is like what 2 or 3 seasons long. And
Yeah,
there's a
that's
lot
the
of
thing. I'm not too keen on watch. Like I've not that I lost interest. It's just I don't have time. So what I find myself doing right now is going back to watch American animation from the 70s and 80s.
Don't put my name in that.
There's a whole instruction booklet
I
of
do
how
want
to
to
use
say
it correctly.
Here's something I do want to say though, guys, because I posted because Quentin had put up the Tech of the Animated Movies much watch, but I gotta say there was a huge loss. This was it today or yesterday? Because I'm so tired. I know Raz was the first one to post it in the group that we're in.
What?
Hiroyuki Tagawa, who, in my opinion, the greatest Shang Tsung character of all time.
Yeah.
We
I always
lost
loved his
an
acting.
actor, and it's a sad
And
day.
he
2025
was so good in that role that they brought him back for Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2 with a shaved head. And then they brought him back again to do Mortal Kombat 1. Or was it Mortal Kombat 11? With like the aftermath story.
Yep.
And they brought him back to do that. And I just like, that's like, now he's gone. I don't even want a Shang Tsung in any Mortal Kombat ever again. Like it's just not worth it.
In fact, I think the greatest Mortal Kombat game ever is Mortal Kombat 11. Not only for the fact that he was in it, but they also brought back Christopher Lambert to play Raiden, and the other 2 actors that did Sonya and Johnny Cage. It's like, you know what? Mortal Kombat 11, here it is. Here's our movie cast that we've been waiting for forever. I'm happy. We're done.
It was fun. Like I didn't play it because I played. I was huge into Mortal Kombat until I played. After Mortal Kombat Armageddon, they had Mortal Kombat, which was just like the rebooted storyline. But then I went recently and watched Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11, like the story mode. And it was such a cool story to see Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade had a kid, and Jax is like they had like the whole zombie thing, and then Liu Kang and Kitana as leader of the underworld, like the outworld, and I thought they really had a good story. And then I did enjoy the story because after that I went and watched the story of Mortal Kombat 1 with Liu Kang as the god, and I'm like, they went a little too far. Like, in the story, eventually they go and pull every timekeeper, which is basically every possible ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Just Kitana is a goddess, and everybody's a god, and now they're all fighting all those Shang Tsung and those like. So I think I was like, I'm over the multiverse stuff, but the story in Mortal Kombat X was really well fleshed out, and you could see all the characters had different storylines that kind of all converged, and then after that, in the aftermath stuff, it all got intertwined again even more. Like I thought it was really well done.
If it wasn't for their budget, man, I would
You
have loved.
guys, speaking of Mortal Kombat,
Man.
this weekend in the town next to mine, there's a place called Timeline Arcade, and they're bringing back the original actors who played in the arcade games. So Daniel Piscina and Carlos Piscina, and for Ho Sung Pak, who played the original Liu Kang, is going to be there. He doesn't do these very often, so I'm very excited to go see him. And then the guy who played Kung Lao, and Kung Lao, Shao Kahn, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage, they're all going to be there. So
which version of like Mortal Kombat
2? For Mortal Kombat 2, the video game.
You know who I really want to have like an autograph from is the guy who played Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 3, John Turk. Like he was advertised everywhere because he was a bodybuilding champion and stuff like that. And I saw an interview with him, and he was such an interesting guy. I'm like, I kind of want to just meet him, get his autograph. Like, I haven't played that game in so long, but I remember the name of John Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, but Raz, if you ever played 11, my only thing about 11 is that I wish they would have had the original actors because if you brought back Shang Tsung. They did bring back like Christopher Lambert and everybody else. I'm like, man, I would have loved to have seen an entire storyline with these guys in the game.
Well, I mean, those were just scans.
You can't afford these guys.
But one thing though, in Mortal Kombat, was it Mortal Kombat 11 or was it in Mortal Kombat 1 where they had like Megan Fox as Natara? And fuck, man, was she ever screwed? That character, but her acting was so bland. Like, who's the voice director? Like, who's the voice director that said, "Oh, that's great, Megan"? It sucked. Her performance wasn't good, and we know she can deliver on. Like, I just watched a movie with her where her husband find out she's cheating on him with some other guy from the company, and he sets up a whole weekend in a cabin with her, and in the morning he kills himself and they're shackled together, and he paid people to come and kill her, so she has to defend herself, figure this out with him shackled to him. That's a
great concept.
It's on Netflix. I don't remember the name.
You got my attention.
It's really like she's good in there. Like it
starts later. Tell us later if you find the movie because I'm dying to see that one.
Yeah, I'm probably
share the link on that one. I want to see it now.
I actually thought Megan Fox was actually great in Jennifer's Body, but
it's a delayed classic. People hated it at first, but now people appreciate it as a dark comedy.
Right.
Oh, Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The uncut version's better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give Megan Fox an Academy Award. She'll get a better chance at that with Transformers 1 and 2.
But if you want to see a movie with Megan Fox where she's an actual sex robot, watch Subservience.
I heard that was actually a great film. I actually got a chance
She is really good in there.
Yeah, I got a chance to check out a small clip on YouTube, and it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So back to Death Note for a minute. They actually have a Japanese version of Death Note, like a live action film. And I was just ordering that on Amazon just now. So they actually have a live action version of it that looks just perfect. I'm dying to see this movie. They have I think what do they call the demons again?
Oni.
Huh? Do you remember? Nobody remembers.
Anyway, repeat the question. Hold on.
What was the name of the what were the name of the demons that were actually in that was actually in Death Note?
Well, I remember Ryuk.
Ryuk,
right.
I don't know. I gotta watch Death Note. It's still
Shinigami.
Shinigami. Thank you.
Yeah.
They had this one Shinigami character that was just amazing. Her design was actually fantastic. She was actually kind of like more insectoid than anything else, and the story of her story was actually probably one of the most poignantly beautiful stories I've ever seen. So I need to see the whole thing just for context.
Actually, cool. I don't know. You said I was going to zoom in on TF Baggy because I was going to say let's pick the next figure that he should review, but he's gonna get Sky. He's gonna do the other two. So it's like, okay,
Yeah, Dreadwing and Skyquake. Yeah,
Skyquake and Dreadwing. So it's like you beat me to the punch on that one, but we can always pick the future ones.
Oh,
So let's do that, folks. Let's see what does he have in the background that we should see him review, because he froze. Well, I guess you can see if he froze on my end.
Yeah,
Okay, I had the movie.
I really want to see. I really want to. Let's see.
Tilda. I'm putting it in the private chat.
Okay. Let's see. What can you do? Wait, you didn't take out. Well, I can see why too, because like Target Prime, you haven't had a chance to look at him yet.
no, I already did. That's a second copy that I'm keeping in the box forever.
Oh, you're teasing me then.
Let's see.
No.
Wait, you didn't open Galvatron yet?
Galvatron? No.
Yeah.
But when I do get around to opening him up, whoops, touched the wrong thing, and stuff is falling.
Yep, no, I don't want to see an avalanche of toys hit you, man.
Yeah. When I get around to reviewing Studio Series 86 Galvatron, it's not just him. I'm also going to look at this.
The upgrade kit, DK38.
The upgrade kit.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
nice.
I can see why you're actually waiting for that, but like Galvatron alone is actually just a beautiful figure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll agree.
Yeah, everything that they actually did for like from transformation to everything is just like really well thought out on that guy.
Did you do Ultra Magnus yet? Cause see him there.
No, he's still in there. What I was trying to do is get around to reviewing the smaller sized Transformers before I got into the Commander and Titan class figures.
Oh my God! You know what I'm gonna do, Fan Geek, right? Ultra Magnus. I called it out.
I already opened him up, man, and like
Okay.
that's another one that you're doing yourself some injustice for.
I called
there's
you out
something I have to show.
for Armada Prime already. So like, I think Ultra Magnus might be like the next guy that you might want to think about. Like, do what you want to do, but like, still you have to like Ultra Magnus is just amazing.
Well, actually, after I review Dreadwing and Skyquake, I was thinking of trying to finish up the Legacy figures before I get back to reviewing Age of the Prime stuff, because I still have 2 deluxe Legacy figures I have to review.
You need to get
as
Studio
well,
Series
and then I have
Magnus out of the way, man. You really are doing an injustice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Man. I mean, honestly.
Alrighty. All right, I'll take your word for it.
Just that Ultra Magnus being one piece instead of a white bot and a shell. That
Agreed.
was such a draw for me. I had to review that as soon as I got it. Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things I liked about Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus was that he didn't have the gimmick of the inner robot, so it was free to be a car carrier. Have you guys noticed that all the modern Ultra Magnus action figures, they're either working car carriers or they have the inner robot gimmick. They don't have both like the G1 version.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, Siege had the G1 gimmick, but you couldn't work it as a carrier.
Mhm.
Same thing with Kingdom.
Well, no, we don't talk about Kingdom because it sucked.
Kingdom
Kingdom was not good. Nobody can make me believe that this was a good mold.
Wait, which version of
This
Kingdom?
was the only reason why I'm going to go say this, because at the time they didn't do the releases of them yet. The only reason why I liked Kingdom was because of the Beast Wars. That's it.
The what?
The Beast War characters: Optimus Primal, Megatron and Dinosaur Mode, Dinobot. I thought Kingdom, that was the only success, I think, personally, out of the Kingdom line. Is the fact
No, I mean, Ultra Magnus Kingdom version sucked.
Wait, which version was that again?
That one did suck.
Kingdom Ultra Magnus, Norbs, the Earth mode version of Ultra Magnus.
Okay, I thought so. The one with Minimus Maximus or whatever his name is.
No, that's Combiner Wars. We're talking about Kingdom, the retool of Siege, where he's more of an Earth.
It's a more G1 look, but it was terrible.
I still like that figure. I thought that figure was actually pretty okay.
Well, the Siege version was great, but the Kingdom version was pretty bad. This sucks.
Yeah, that's what.
It's not a good figure.
That's a good figure.
No,
it's not.
Here's my
This is
you know what, Norbs? I'll give you something here that you can run with.
Right.
I prefer Blitzwing.
Oh my God!
Whoa! Of course you do.
Oh my God!
I knew you'd come around, Raz.
No, it's like Kingdom, Ultra Magnus, and
No,
Blitzwing.
no,
That's,
you just love Blitzwing now.
you
I
know,
know it.
that's there you go.
You
Wow.
just fell in love with Blitzwing, and I didn't even know it. It was like,
Now you know
So-
that's a bad Ultra Magnus when he's going with Blitzwing, which I still think sucks.
Anything below Blitzwing, must be pretty terrible. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. It was great. I have to go see my mom tomorrow. Ultra Megatronus. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Yep.
yeah, I'm actually getting out of here myself because I actually have work in the
Yeah, I
morning.
think we'll call it a night for sure.
Okay, well, okay.
Well, what
So,
time is it, though?
Let's go with
11:36?
the intro, outros,
Well,
and
I'll let you go. Whoever wants to stay on for a little bit more, because I'll go till midnight.
okay. Well,
But
find me on YouTube and Instagram. All right, you guys take care and have fun.
Yep. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm going to be the second one to go.
Alrighty, brother, man. Hate to
Alright.
see you go, but I
Alright.
get it. You got work tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do your outro for me too.
Catch my classics over here on YouTube, everybody, right? But also make sure that you're actually kind to each other. Make sure you're treating each and every single one of you like stellar gold, right? Because like you all deserve it. You all deserve love and kindness and all the stuff that actually, all the good stuff that actually goes into it. Always remember, treat each other well. And also, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting, right? I'll talk to you all soon.
Yeah.
All right, brother, man. Have
All
a
right,
great
guys.
night. And
Have a
thanks for
great
popping in,
night.
man. I know you're very busy.
Yeah.
At the time.
I'm gonna
Alright.
get out of here. Also, I'm getting a little sick. I don't know why, but
You're sick of us already. Oh man.
no, not of you guys.
Oh,
But
some of the cold.
I've been muting myself off and on the whole night. So
All right. Well, I'll either do the right outro for you then, man.
thanks. All right, so yeah, and winter impressions, and I am taking off for tonight, but it was an honor and always fun to hang out with you guys. Stop by my channel to see the new vlogging that I've been trying out, and not only that, but someone told me about Vlogmas, so I started doing that as well. Just short things about advent calendar of cheese, and for those who are fans of cheese. And I went to Chinatown yesterday and saw the holiday market there. So it's not big, so the video is like, I don't even know if it's 3 minutes, but it was fun. So yeah, stop by and say hi, comment, and subscribe. Later.
All right, brother, man.
Good night, Ken.
Thank you for coming on again,
Yeah,
man.
All right. I guess
I'll
I'm
see you
next
later,
then.
man.
All right,
And
I
then
guess I'm
number
next
4.
because I got to get
Oh,
going
wait a
too.
minute.
I was supposed to be off about 45 minutes ago, so I might catch some heat for staying on this long.
Well, you're already in trouble, so you might as well just do the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get going.
All right, brother. I'll give you the outro then. We'll stick around for a little bit more. I'm gonna call it till like midnight, but I don't want to hold anybody up.
Gotcha. All right, well, thanks. Catch me on YouTube and on Twitch. Finger bang those buttons for me, the like and subscribe. And then, watch me play some Arc Raiders. Come topside with me. You guys are magical. You guys are fantastic. Everyone watching, everyone here. And so, I love to you, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you're doing. All right. That's me. I'm out.
Have a good one, and
See ya.
thanks for popping on again, man. It's always fun to have you on. All righty, and then I don't know what happened. We were gonna get somebody else to come in really quick, but he's not here. So
Honestly, I think it's time for me to call it too.
dang it! We're gonna talk some freaking topics that you guys actually have in common, man. Go back because I was gonna bring in TM about the whole.
We'll do that on another set.
Alrighty. Might as well call it a night.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop everybody.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind sticking around.
All right, I'll stick around for a bit. Yeah, I'll do it till midnight. All right, so you're on.
All right. Once again, Martin, thank you for hosting. I'm GhostMax8 on twitch.tv, also here on YouTube. I mainly stream directly at Twitch and then put my VODs on YouTube. I'm a cartoonist, puppeteer, soon to once again be an active real estate agent. I play all sorts of different stuff from family friendly to adventure to violent games and so on. Thank you all. All right. Have a wonderful night.
All right, man. And thank you for coming on again, man. Always have fun.
Yeah.
And we're leaving, but we're going to stick around for a little bit more. But Johnny Utah's in the house finally.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Running late with us.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sad I missed it.
Things happen.
Hey, I do want to share my screen real quick if I can.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, if you got something that I want, I'm going to be pissed.
Hold on.
So,
Right, so I'm going to go back to regular screen then.
Yeah. So I didn't really get a chance to finish saying it, but yeah, all the modern Ultra Magnus action figures, they're either a working car carrier or they have the cab robot, but they don't have both gimmicks.
So I have a curious, weird question. Can you so my PC is in the backstage. Can you add it in?
Is your PC
So basically I joined from my computer and from my phone, and it says it's in the backstage right now.
Well, I got one on backstage, but it says device not connected. So right now I'm talking to you via whatever your phone is, but as far as the other device, it's not here. What's going on, Youngling Slayer? Welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
We're in the late stages of the game here. I love your avatar picture, man. Anakin Skywalker.
Oh yeah, nice.
You know, a lot of
but
people
when he's been taken over by the dark side.
Oh, that was the other thing too. So I was already there for it originally, but the announcement is official. 2027, February 19th, is going to be the re-release, cleaned version, unedited, unaltered 50th anniversary of Star Wars. Not A New Hope. The original Star Wars.
The original, as they saw it in 1977.
As I saw it in 1977, yes. So
I saw it on VHS tape for the first time back in 1995.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, the story behind this is that if you've never seen Star Wars in the theater from this original time, because I was there, I saw it when I was 5 years old in the theater. This is your one-time chance. And this is the best part about it, because Disney said, and this is the one thing, a lot of people bash Disney. Yes, we all know about what's going on with Disney. However, Disney is saying we're going to release it 50 years, which even Lucas, I think, would have done a special edition version. But Disney said, no, we're going to re-release it the way it came out in theaters, but we're just going to clean it up and make it look nice and crisp like it was today's version.
Oh, yeah.
All original, nothing altered, nothing tainted, like Han Solo shooting Greedo first. That version.
Yeah.
And it's a 50th anniversary, and the best part, it's not going to be limited to certain theaters. They said it's going to come out in every theater that could possibly get it in the big screen, and if they do that, that'll probably be the biggest thing since The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah.
And
well,
so
I can see Disney doing that as a cash grab, because they've lost so much money on so many movies they thought were going to be a success and ended up being flops.
Well, that's the thing. I think right now this is probably the best and smartest thing Disney could do. They have the rights to Star Wars, and the fact it's like, okay, well, we know the special edition versions, but to those like you guys in the screen, and probably half the people on the chat, or if anybody on the chat, if you've never seen the original version of it, the only way you were able to get it at the time was, like, I guess they released it on Blu-ray or DVD as a special version. It's like, okay, here's the original uncut version. But I saw it firsthand. And in fact, that was the one movie that played for 2 years. They played that movie up until Empire Strikes Back came in the theater. It was like they released it, then they took it out, then they brought it back to the theater, then kind of took it out, then they brought it back to the theater again. And next thing you know, Empire Strikes Back was coming out. That was an era of sci-fi that was like, wow.
Oh, yeah. They say that in terms of popular culture and movie franchises as they exist today, Star Wars was the first modern movie franchise when it came out in 1977.
Yep, and that wasn't even
Star Wars,
it was a joke.
Yeah,
Star Wars was a joke. Supposedly. Oh, here we go. Let me see if this is going to work. I'll make this quick. But originally, Star Wars, when it came out in theaters, George Lucas and Spielberg were in Hawaii on a beach. Lucas got the call saying, yeah, you're not going to believe this, but there are people wrapping the block in California.
Okay, it should work.
Because of the fact that it was like that big of a movie. So, all right. So I'm going to add that to the screen. And what happened here? Huh. You could
That just means that it's my
like
computer.
share screen. You might work better with that.
Hello?
No, you're here.
Okay.
You're gonna probably see it before I do because my thing keeps lagging.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because I muted my phone so there's no like double echo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you got your screen on that end,
Yeah.
and the new Spider-Man will be coming out in 2026 in the middle. Yep, that's what the plans are, and I'm actually stoked about that one.
Yeah. So
There. Okay, there we go.
Let me get that out of the way. But yep, I can't wait for Star Wars. I'm going to see it. That'll be my. It's coming out on February 19th. My birthday's February 28th. So that if it plays until February 28th, that'll be my 55th birthday present.
nice.
Can you guys see my screen?
Okay, yeah. Now we're going to go into this one. Okay, hold on. There we go. The share screen. So I'm going to exit out on your. I'm going to remove PC op. And here we go. Go ahead. Take it away, Johnny Utah. Which, by the way, if you don't know who Johnny Utah is, I've got to play this because I said I would do it. So, Johnny, you looking at the screen?
He has to unmute himself. Unmute yourself,
No.
Optination.
No, Johnny. Can you see? All
He
right.
can see, but
You
he
can
can't
see.
talk to us.
All right. So, long story short, people, if you don't know who Johnny Utah is, this is the owner of this
Play
place.
Toys Utah.com.
Who is my sponsor? And John, here's the deal.
And I just got a lot of new stuff in.
Okay, so go ahead, start talking because we finally got you unmuted.
Oh, that was my fault. Anyway,
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what the thing is? Is that
What?
Oh, yeah, you covered her. You covered her. Who is that? Psylocke? Nice.
Yeah, it's Psylocke.
Yep, Ninja Force Psylocke. Nice. So anyway, go ahead, John. Talk to us.
but yeah, I just recently updated the site to make it look a little bit better, and you can find all this amazing stuff here at Planet. Come on, here at PlanetToysUtah.com.
Nice.
Powerpuff Girls. Oh my God, retro are we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and I am selling this.
Selling what?
Oh, the
Oh,
ultimate,
the
the San Diego Comic-Con version of Dark of the
And it
Moon
is
Optimus
signed.
Prime. Signed by Peter Cullen.
Yes, here's proof.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
If you want to enlarge it, there you go, folks. So it is authentic.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put that picture up there.
You can't get any more authentic than that.
Nice.
God. So TF, when are you going to get yourself to a TF Con?
Yeah.
Well, at this point, never, because
Come on.
I haven't made an I didn't want to announce it on my YouTube channel, but I'll say it right here on the live stream if it's all right with you, Ultra Megatronus. I'm starting to get hit with a lot of big bills right now, and with Christmas and everything going on, I'm actually going to have to probably take a break from collecting Transformers for a month or two.
I mean, hey, I've taken a break for like 8 months, so I understand.
Yeah, so TF Con is a pipe dream. It's a white whale that I'll probably never catch. So, yeah.
You never know. I mean, Johnny, you never know because Johnny Utah, he always goes to the TF Con LA ones, man. I mean, you never know. You might run into him. You guys are roommate or something. I don't know.
Well, the truth is, one of my relatives lost a job, and so that's money not coming in anymore. So my family's having to rely on me and my paycheck to help.
That, man. Family comes first. Even I'll be the person to say that. Always.
So yeah, no way I'm going to be able to ever go to TF Con, let alone still buy Transformers action figures where I am right now.
Well, never give up on the dream, man. You never know. You might end up going to a TF Con, even if it's for one day. You never know.
Maybe someday, yeah, but not sometime next year. I mean,
I got to put away for Florida. I'm going to end up probably driving down.
Okay. Yeah, so
because after that, I think the next one is going to be, if they're doing the pattern that I see, the last one. All right, so it's like Florida, then Baltimore, then Chicago, and then back to Florida. So they got the East Coast covered. West Coast is going to be at LA and Toronto. West Coast is LA, but I don't know of any other West Coast TF cons. That's why I'm surprised at. Which I think they need to bring back some more TF cons. I mean, I would love to see it in New York, but because of the time frame of New York Comic Con being the second week of October, for them to do that and then to do a TF con like a week or two later, it might kill them off. I mean, I would like to see it happen, but I don't think it's gonna. So I think the best bet is right now Baltimore, Florida, Toronto, and Chicago. And from what I understand, from what I was watching one of Patriot Prime's review talks about it, saying that they're going to be changing the venue for Chicago because the other venue that they were at currently kind of tanked. It was like too tight. I mean, like Baltimore had room. Chicago was like people getting hit by costumes. Oh God. You had to make this R-rated. That's okay. It's after dark.
Hey, come on. I came in late.
Yeah, I know. You came in late.
I wasn't looking. What happened?
Nothing. Johnny Utah was going a little perv on us, but it's all good. It's late. You can get away with it. So,
okay.
so my question to you, to both of you guys.
Yeah.
The announcement of, and I didn't bring this up, and I apologize if they see this later on. The announcement of Soundwave from RoboSend. Are you guys thinking about?
Oh yeah.
I don't know the answer to that one right now because what you just said. But Johnny Utah is like, he's got that smile on his face. I think he's going to pull it off. I think he's going to be done.
Not quite yet. I still need to get Grimlock, Bumblebee, Megatron. I need to catch up.
I mean, but here's the thing. It's right now going for $999. It's like an early bird special for Soundwave.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, that's the most expensive Bluetooth speaker ever made. I can't believe people would buy it. Yeah, well, check this.
Come on.
But here's the deal. It transforms. And
exactly.
And it makes perfect sense. Which to me is like, okay, well, they did Robeson version of Soundwave. Now they got to do Blaster, which would be very interesting on how they do that one.
Yeah.
Because Blaster by technicality is way bigger.
So now that they've done Soundwave and they're going to do Blaster, do you think they're going to do Twincast and Sound Blaster next?
I don't know. I mean, like they're right now doing the main Gene 1 characters from like 84.
Yeah.
And my question is, what's next? I mean, they haven't done a Starscream yet. I think it's a brilliant move that they did Soundwave. So that was that to right there alone. Everybody's just like, yep, I need him.
Yeah.
And here we go. Quentin's talking to us here. Anybody else in chat wants to bring up some stuff? You're more than welcome to. Robeson is still working on Soundwave's walking ability. Hey, you know what? I don't care if he don't walk. Just the fact that he transforms from robot to freaking cassette and he plays music with that. I mean, he's not going to play cassettes, but honestly, it's like, video of transforming was shown today. Yeah, Megatron. Even Frank Welker himself saw the transforming Robeson version of Megatron. In fact, when I saw him in Baltimore, there was some people in front, like two spaces in front of us. Like you had these people, then the next people, then like me and Ravage and Raziel. we met Frank Welker. God, awesome person. If you've never met him, gotta meet him.
He's awesome.
He is freaking awesome. It's a shame.
I second that.
Due to health reasons for Cullen not being able to show up. But you know what? I wouldn't expect a man to be crawling on his deathbed to come, do autographs.
Exactly.
But Frank Welker still made up for it, and it pisses me off at the fact that they were told us when we got to the Baltimore one, it's like, no, you can't record Frank Welker. But then all of a sudden, two people were recording, and the other guy's like, we just might as well have let it go. I'm like, are you kidding? I was front row center for freaking Frank Welker. I mean, you've seen the pictures, guys. I was front row center. I freaking had the best angled interview. Oh, I was so pissed. And will there be a
Wow,
Robertson?
yeah, that would
Yeah, that would make anyone upset.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it happens though. Quentin saying, "Will there be a Robertson Starscream?" I would like to see it, but man, oh man, what do you guys think?
Right.
Well, that'll take.
I would definitely love it. I would definitely go for it.
I think it would
Now,
sell pretty well.
now this is just my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you think? I'm sorry, I didn't even know. But like, do you think they will give Starscream if they do a Robertson version of him, the Chris Latta voice? Because I can't see him without it.
Huh.
If they're trying to go for G1 accuracy, they could use some of the pre-recorded lines from the G1 series. But personally, I think they would mess it up and they'd accidentally use Chris Latta's lines from G.I. Joe when he did Cobra Commander.
Well,
or the tone of the voice is what I mean to say. They probably
they can rectify that, TF, if you think about it.
They
could go season 3 Transformers and use Cobra Commander in that version in Starscream.
Yeah, they could.
So there you go. Problem solved.
Yep.
Right.
But oh man.
Personally, after Chris Latta, my second favorite voice for Starscream is the guy who voiced him in Armada in the Unicron trilogy.
I want to say the second one for me, like Chris Latta, of course, number one. Transformers Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my third.
Yeah. Because it's like once Chris Latta's gone, it's like you can't have anybody replace him. And when they
I will die on the hill that Transformers Prime is awesome.
Yes, Transformers Prime is like another series that's well made, and I kick myself in the butt so many times because I've been to 3 New York Comic Cons back in 11, 12, and 13, and Peter Cullen was there, and I said to myself, why didn't I go meet this man? Why? Why? Well, I ended up meeting some other people too.
I'm sorry, but that deserves a shame button.
No, and this is the reason why, because at the time when the new Transformers movies were coming out, and they didn't have Frank Welker and all that stuff. I mean, Peter Cullen was in it, but it was like, I didn't at the time. I was like, there was other actors and TF, and honestly, like New York Comic Con autographs are not cheap. They are not.
Okay.
But I'll put it to you like this: 2013, I got William Shatner's autograph, and that was $68.
Wow.
No, by today's standards, that's cheap. He goes at least now for about $200 to $500, and they got
yikes.
Like no, there's this place up in Ticonderoga, and it's there's a person by the name of James Cawley. He's an Elvis impersonator. He was on TV years ago, but he actually rebuilt the original USS Enterprise bridge and like the quarters.
Oh wow!
It's 3 hours away from my house, and he's had William Shatner. They've become very good friends, and that's how much OCD he had. Big M, what's going on, brother man? How you doing? Had to watch my Hoosiers beat Ohio State. Hey, I get it. Indiana. I get it. But he there's been mixed reactions with Shatner. I didn't really have I had an okay experience with him. I'm not gonna say it was a good experience, it was an okay one. I'm not gonna try and spoil for anybody because it can be different from everybody else. But I've met other actors that were like I met Lou Ferrigno, who played the original Incredible Hulk on TV.
Cool.
Anybody's familiar with the actress Felicia Day? She's been on a couple of TV series like Big Bang Theory, Supernatural. But I actually was introduced to her through a web series she did called The Guild. And if you've never watched it, it was on. You might be able to catch it on YouTube. You could also find it on DVD, ordering it through the site. Great series. I thought it was a phenomenal series. I watched that again. And Blaster might be more realistic a choice for the future Robertson project. True, but I think right now, just for the fact that Soundwave is coming out, that everybody's good. Plus, with Blaster, he was more of a boombox, so that would be. I'll tell you right now, if they did do Blaster, I already see it being a $2,000 price range. Because if you're going to do it, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on if they decide they want to do full balloon, like a full actual size boombox, or they want to do like the same size scale as Soundwave.
Personally, I can see them doing Perceptor.
That would be an interesting one.
Yeah,
that would.
Perceptor, I could that would be
or a reflector instead of instant photographs. He takes digital photographs that you can with a USB port that you can plug into the computer.
And this might be a bit far fetched, and I don't know if they'll ever do this, but people might bash me in the comments. What if that'd be cool if they started doing like Baybots?
Baybots?
Yeah.
You know, why would anybody bash you that? Like, all right, I want to say this because I know a lot of the guys are all G1 and stuff. I'm G1 true, but this is my thing. If you didn't grow up at the time of 1984, in 1984, I was 12 years old. I was watching Transformers when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the opportunity and the privilege to watch the original. You guys are younger than me. I'm not going to disclose ages and all that stuff. That's, I don't do that to anybody because out of privacy reasons. But your Transformers are the era that you grew up in. So by you saying, I'd like to see Bayverse versions of Roboson Transformers, I think it would be a lot of ingenuity and a lot of mechanics to get it to be like the G1, like the
True.
Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't mind. Personally, I wouldn't mind if they did the Armada version of Laserbeak.
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Beast Wars Roboson, that would be interesting. Do you guys think that Roboson might pull the trigger one day and do an Optimus Primal?
Well, if they're going for realism, the best choice would be Rat Trap. Because if they did a Voyager-sized version of Rat Trap, then that would be a life-sized version of his beast mode.
That's true. I agree with that. And then, what was the question I was going to bring up? Oh, so since I got you in TF, because I know you came in late for this one, we were talking about this earlier in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts? Did you see the images of Onslaught coming out?
I have.
What are your thoughts on it? Because we had a discussion about it earlier in the stream, and if anybody's coming in late, this would be a perfect opportunity to hear TF's view on it. Me personally, I think Onslaught looks great. Animated wise, he looks dead on to what he would be on G1 cartoon. However, my gripe, Bruticus, the legs are too short. What are your thoughts? And I'll zoom in on you for this one.
Yeah, so I agree. Individually, Onslaught is a fantastic figure, very G1 accurate. As much as I love Combiner Wars, the decision to have Onslaught be a retool of Hotspot, that was Onslaught's my least favorite torso bot from Combiner Wars. Mm-hmm. So the upcoming Age of the Primes Onslaught definitely has the Combiner Wars figure beat in that aspect. But for the combined form of Bruticus, no. The proportions it makes Bruticus look stumpy. Like he looks too short for what he's supposed to be.
Thank you. Diecast Norbs was like, he looks great, he looks fantastic, but I was seeing him and I compared him to the Menasor, and I think Menasor suffered from the same situation, the fact that he was too stumpy. And I think that Bruticus is going to require the leg additions to make him look a little bit more accurate, because I thought he looked too stumpy.
Yeah.
I mean, aesthetic-wise, individual-wise, he looks great. Torso-wise, he looks great. I mean, it's accurate to what we want. Height-wise, I think is going to be the thing where they're going to have to buy the extensions for it, and it sucks. But honestly, I think it's going to have no choice but to be the way it is.
Yeah,
give it 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I just was going to say, I knew they were going to make Swindle small, but when I realized that he was going to have to be a Voyager like Brawl, and I finally saw the image, I was like, okay, it's an interesting idea, making him Voyager class size by giving him a howitzer attached to the back of his alt mode, but no, I can't justify the price for that. I personally think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a simp for the Bruticus, so I like, you know, it's to me, I'm gonna get him. I know price wise,
yeah.
But Onslaught, $100. But I will tell you right now, I think it can be justified for the way he has been presented and the way he looks at the accuracy of how it is with G1. So, is it worth $100? I hate to say it, but yeah, I think it is. People are going to buy it. I already got mine on pre-order, and I'm not regretting the decision because I like Bruticus anyway. I just love the Combaticons. I always have.
Oh yeah. I will say this: Bruticus is my all-time favorite Decepticon combiner, and I still love Combiner Wars Bruticus a lot. But
yeah, I have that one too. Yeah,
yeah,
I have,
and I actually do. And what I do is I transform him incorrectly because there's one step in the transformation where if you do it the wrong way, it actually makes him look more G1 accurate.
Huh.
The one I got when I first got Bruticus, and I think it was Combiner Wars version. It came. The person that sold it first, he sold it on eBay without the box on eBay for $80, but came with not only blast off, but I'm blank on the name, but he came with the jet too as a replacement for blast off.
That's also blast off.
It is blast off, but in airplane fighter mode.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay, and he also threw in a mini version of Shockwave.
Yeah, that was the Combiner Wars Legends class Shockwave. That was meant to be the 6th bot for Combiner Wars Bruticus because it's based on the scene in the G1 cartoon when Bruticus picks up Shockwave in his alt mode and actually uses him as a hand blaster.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got a great deal by getting that Combiner Wars Bruticus with everything, including both blast offs and Shockwave to transform into the the laser gun. $89.99. Like after tax, about $90, but I think I got a great deal on them.
So here's some quick trivia, Ultra Megatronus.
Go for it.
Bruticus was the first combiner in the Combiner Wars line who did not have any replacement characters for the Limbots. He came with all 4 of the originals. But what Hasbro did to save money, they just took the Combiner Wars Slingshot figure and just repainted that into Blastoff and said, "You want Blastoff? Here he is as a fighter jet. That's it. We're done." Instead of going the extra mile and designing. Yeah.
That sounds like Hasbro,
And so it wasn't until 3 years later in 2018, during Power of the Primes, when the Prime Wars trilogy was wrapping up, they decided, okay, we'll release Takara Tomi's space shuttle version of Blastoff that they designed for the Unite Warriors version of Bruticus, like they did with Slingshot, Wild Rider, and Deluxe Class Groove. And he was also an Amazon exclusive. And the space shuttle version of Blastoff was the last Combiner Wars figure to be officially released by Hasbro in 2018. Right. But what I decided to do is, this is not me, someone else did this, with this idea. The fighter jet version of Blastoff, someone on TFW 2005 renamed him Takeoff and made the fighter jet version of Blastoff a separate character with that name change.
I'd rather go with that name change too, just because Blastoff is always a shuttle.
Yeah. And I will say this, I really actually enjoy that the Hasbro version of Space Shuttle Blastoff wasn't just a repaint of Takara Tomi's Unite Warriors Blastoff. They went the extra mile and did him in the paint job that he had in the G1 cartoon.
I think honestly they should just make the whole series good. Okay, so one thing Quentin brings up is I hate when one figure is on a set is a rare release. Quentin, 100% agreed, and I will give you a prime example of it. Green Light.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. Hasbro, get it over with. Re-release her. People want this figure. They want to complete it, and the fact that it was an Amazon exclusive and a very quick limited version. I mean, I got her as a gift from Jimmy G from The Good, Bad, The Awesome. and I'm still like in internal debt for him. And just, it's time. Stop messing with the fantasy. If you're gonna re-release Trypticon, you might as well re-release Greenlight.
Yeah.
And shut down these freaking idiotic scalpers that want $400 to $500 price range to have this figure. That's an embarrassment. That's a slap in the face. And I hope nobody paid that price. Because I'm not going to say you're stupid or, I can't believe you. It's not a whole thing of I can't believe you pay for it. It's not the, how stupid can you be to buy it? It's the whole, my set is incomplete. And unfortunately, I had no choice but to get it and pay the price that they did. So I get it. But honestly, I refused to buy it. I was like, you know what? My set's going to be incomplete. And my 6th Autobot was, I love this. Jazz. Combiner was Jazz. It looked absolutely stupid. But I was like, I refuse. And like I said, Jimmy G had picked it up.
Yeah.
And got it to me. I don't know how he did it. And I thank him severely for that. And she's complete. She's right over here, in fact.
Yeah. I mean, they re-released Siege Skywarp recently, so maybe Greenlight will follow with the other Siege exclusives. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one exclusive I hope they re-release is Earthrise Runabout.
Oh, and speaking of which, and I gotta thank you because it was your review that convinced me to get it. That's not the figure though.
Oh no.
Hold on. There we go. So TFN Geek did a review on this guy, and I said, you know what? If I ever find him, I'm gonna get him.
DevCon.
Target had him. $24.99.
Yep.
Nice.
Paid the original price of it and got lucky. In fact, I bought it from Target. I went back a couple of days later. They had 2 of them. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, wow.
So if you're looking for DevCon, get them at Target now. If you don't, that's your second chance of losing.
Yep. I will say this, The Gambler, it's not my favorite episode of the G1 series, but the fact that they created the character of DevCon to help Smokescreen rescue the other Autobots that were captured, I personally think it's a crying shame. It took over 35 years for us to finally get an action figure of DevCon released by Hasbro.
And Quentin, I would say, if you are you missing? You're just missing Motormaster. That's it. Do you have everybody else? Because I would say just buy the entire kit and just take a hit for that one, or just sell the other. Like get the first thing I would do is get the entire Bruticus, and then not Bruticus. I'm sorry, Menasor, and then sell off the other characters to anybody you can get. So get some kind of profit off of it. Because I agree at the fact that it was $89.99 when I got them, and you do have the other 4. I would say buy the kit, buy the entire guys, and then just sell the other 4 back, or mess with them and do paint work on them. You never know. Make a G2 Bruticus for all I know.
Yeah, as far as I know, Hasbro hasn't made any announcements on Motormaster and Wild Rider joining the G2 Stunticons and completing G2 Venusaur.
I'm pissed about that because I've got them right here, in fact.
The G2 Stunticons?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh yeah, there's Drag Strip.
Oh, that's cool.
Not Drag Strip.
Shadow Strip.
Shadow Strip. There you go. Shame on you for that one.
But that's the thing. He's supposed to be the G2 version of Drag Strip.
Yeah. But I just they named him Shadow Strip. When I saw that, I grabbed him. I was like, I'm like,
I found Shadow Strip at my local Ross store a few years ago.
Nice.
Ross? My Ross store is absolute garbage.
Oh, so mine is most of the time, but during Christmas they'll sometimes have a few gems there. But it's like only once in a blue moon that they'll have something there.
That'd be interesting. Quentin's saying he'd like to see G2 colored Protectobots. That'd be very interesting, actually.
Yeah,
That would.
But I gotta get the G1 version of the protect spots.
yeah. So it's been teased that the next combiner being released after Bruticus and Age of the Primes is going to be Defensor, so it'll round off the 84 and 85 combiners. But I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. The one combiner I want Hasbro to release here in the United States, even though I have an action figure of him, I had to pay a lot of money on eBay a few years ago to get this combiner. I want Hasbro to release Piranacon in the United States.
Is that the one that was like God Neptune or something like that later on? Or,
Yes.
Okay.
King Poseidon.
King Poseidon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want action
I
figures.
never got to really know that character.
Yeah.
But I've heard of him through past like people that talked about it and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to get the combiners. Like I said, Menasor, that's what surprised me. It was like, okay, well then again, yeah, no. When they did the studio series, they released Menasor, and then all of a sudden they re-released Devastator, which was kind of like, well, you might as well have just released the aerial bots and then left Devastator alone. But everybody was like, we want an accurate size Devastator that matches up with. Fine. And I bought it too, so I'm not gonna lie. I did buy it too.
Yeah.
I figured, people were talking about him. Some people were bashing him, and other people were like, "Oh, he's great." I still haven't combined him yet. I haven't even taken him out of the box, and he's right over here somewhere. But another one that came out too. The Cell is back out. They re-released it, so again, second chance to get the Cell. You haven't gotten the first time, second time's the charm.
Yeah. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I really hope they do the Siege mold 2 more times before they decide to retire it. And because I've been wanting since Nacelle was released. I thought Nacelle was going to be followed by the last members of the Decepticon Welcoming Committee, Sunstorm and Bitstream.
I did get I got Acid Storm, Nova Storm, and
Ion Storm.
Ion Storm, yeah.
They're the Rainmakers.
And and I gotta do a shout out to Patriot Prime. He had something on Facebook. If you ever check out his YouTube, not his YouTube page. His eBay page is action figure 60 something. He's got a page where he's selling a couple of Transformers. He happened to pop up on screen. He didn't even have it on for like 1 minute. He put up I'm selling these guys, and it's the one that I wanted. I finally got my hands on it. It's upstairs. I didn't bring him down. Stupid me. I got Red Wing from the Target exclusive Red Wing. Nice. And he sold everything like the web. He said the only thing that doesn't have is a box. I'm like, I don't care. I'll take it. I definitely want that. And now all I'm missing is Senator Shock. I think it's Senator Shockwave, who's got that Tetrajet mold. But
he's the only one with the retooled parts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm debating either getting them separately or getting them as a 2-pack, but like the 2-pack is expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few things that I'm selling here that I probably didn't put up on the site. I definitely know I put these up on there. But yeah. I do know I didn't put this up yet. Whoops. There we go.
Is that the warehouse, or you just what you got at home right now?
What I got at home right now that I need to put at the warehouse, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I will. One last thing I want to say. Is that darn, I lost my train of thought. It derailed on me completely.
That's called getting old, buddy. Trust me, I know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was it. Yeah, but as I was saying, I really hope that the Siege Tetrajet mold is done 2 more times as Sunstorm and Bitstream, so we can complete the quartet of the Decepticon Welcoming Committee.
True. Or do you think they should go with the new mold for Studio Series 86 Thundercracker and just get that out the way and avoid
No.
getting that.
No, they need to do
Oh.
Sunstorm and Bitstream in the Siege mold, because that's the mold they were in.
Tetrajet version.
Yes.
All right.
Sunstorm was the first member of the Decepticon welcoming committee to be given a name and identity and be a fully fleshed out Transformers character. Hobby Shop did that back in 2003 for the 20th anniversary of Diaclone. They repainted Generation 1 Starscream and introduced, and that's how the world was introduced to Sunstorm back in the day.
I mean, we should be getting some other guys back, but until we do, it's just, I think they're going to go with the whole popularity bit.
Yeah.
So if people are vocal about it, they'll get it. If they don't, then we're kind of like.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I currently don't have any plans on getting the upcoming Thundercracker mold since I already dipped funds into the Siege Tetrajet and the Earthrise jets already.
I'm going to go for it just for the fact of like, and this is the reason why, and it's going to sound stupid possibly, isn't, people are going to be like, why? So Thundercracker is going to be a studio server version.
Yeah.
I consider everything Tetrajet from Siege, from the Transformers, the Netflix version of Transformers. So to me, that's a separate entity than the studio series. Studio series to me is G1, true G1. Anything in the Netflix Siege, Earthrise, and thing is considered separate, and that's why I'm keeping them. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to sell my other ones. What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Yeah.
G1 Power Master, Optimus, Metroplex. We need Metroplex back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I already got Power Master Optimus. I already got Tripticon, finally. Seacons, I mean, I'd rather get Metroplex first, then work on the Seacons. But either way, those are the two that I need to get. Power Master Optimus, I got him upstairs. In fact, hold on. TF, you can verify this. This is Power Master right here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Power Master Optimus Prime.
Yeah. So pissed, I'm missing one of the guns. But I think I have to find him. I think it's in my son's room, but in a spot that I can't get to. But yeah, Power Master Optimus Prime with his head popping up. I did that. And I had a complaint about it because one of the hinges was broken. About that. So fortunately, I ended up getting a rivet, cutting it, and then like gluing it and putting it in. So now it's held up in the back. So I'm happy to have that fixed.
Nice.
Yeah,
I broke my copy of that, the Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus version of that mold back in the day. I wanted to custom paint the wheels because I hated the fact that they're unpainted black plastic, and I foolishly decided to pop the wheels off, unaware that they weren't designed to be popped off, and I ended up breaking a lot of the tabs. So I just earlier this year.
Flick, we were just talking about the new Bruticus Onslaught. And we both, like, with the exception, because earlier we had Diecast Norbs on, New York Hunter Repressions, Razio Kane, Rico Red Star, Danny Dolphin. We had them on earlier. We were talking about it. And I originally voiced my opinion saying that Onslaught looks great, but TFN Geek also put his input in on as well. And he said the same thing that I said. Basically, looks great, but when it comes to Bruticus, stumpy. So what? I mean, you saw the pictures. Do you think the same thing as well, Flick? That this guy is stumpy? I want to hear from you guys too. So, you got any input on Bruticus? We can still talk about it because that's one of the topics that's been hitting the airwaves, especially since it's just been up for pre-sale this weekend. And talking about the Studio Series 86 line, yeah, we were talking about that as well. We were talking. It's like a mixture of everything. So, TF and I were talking about the Siege line of the Tetrajets, and he's saying he's not going for the new Thundercracker. I'm going for the new Thundercracker because I'm going to separate the Tetrajets from Siege from Studio Series. Because I think Studio Series has been actually very successful, and one of the between Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, Megatron, they've been knocking it out of the ballpark with that. I like Bruticus to be a little stumpy and makes him look more of a menace. You know, but the thing, he looks too stumpy. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, TF?
Who, Bruticus?
Yeah, I mean, like he's
stumpy.
Yeah, Quentin saying that he looks, he looks good. He looks more menacing like that. I think he looks too stumpy though. The new Thundercracker, yes, I like it. I think it's more aesthetically like ready.
I mean, it's not. I mean, Bruticus's torso is not that stumpy. It's the bottom half of his legs. Swindle and Brawl look like they were squished down.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was talking about. I ended up getting this was before you came into the stream, TF. Menasor, I ended up getting the leg extensions, the 1-inch extensions to make them look taller. And I was comparing it. We were comparing it with TF. My apologies, with diecast Norms, because he's like, "Oh, I didn't get the extensions. I did," and we tried to do like a side-by-side comparison. And I thought personally that with the leg extensions, he looked great. Norms thought without the leg extensions, Menasor looked great. Like, what do you think? Do you think Menasor at the time needed to get the leg extensions, or do you feel he was good the way he was made? Am I still here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're still there.
Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Menasor looks that stumpy, but it's probably because for me personally, in my eyes, because the front of his legs are all gray, and Wild Rider and Breakdown just sit off the back of him, I think he looks okay. I mean, I can see why people would think he's stumpy looking, but then I think what the designers were going for was the animation models of the combiners from the G1 cartoon. So they're trying to copy the artwork from Sunbow Productions, not the original Generation 1 action figures. And I think that's what's hurting not just Menasor and Bruticus, but also Age of the Prime Superion as well to a point.
Okay, I haven't tried. I got Age of the Prime Superion. Forgive me, excuse me, guys. I'm like slagging. I'm getting a little tired.
No problem.
You're good.
I might have to call it a night.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a night in a couple of minutes. And if like I say, Minnesota Superior looked fine in my opinion. And I'm not telling anybody me. I think I want a little bit more height on it, but as far as like how it comes, if you feel he's perfect the way it is, that's great. I will not say anything different about it. Menasor, when he first came out, I was just happy to get Menasor from the Studio Series line. When they offered the leg extension, I looked at it. I was like, yeah, I think I would like to get him a little bit taller. And I made that decision. I chose to go with that. I didn't transform Superion, so he's probably going to look a lot shorter than, he's going to probably not be the same height as Menasor. But same thing with Devastator. Like, they got the add-on kits for that. And next is going to be probably the Defensor, because Computron, I don't think they're going to do for a couple of years. That's just me, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see that why. I mean, when you look at the Combiner Wars run of combiners, in that line, throughout that line, we got Superion, Menasor, Defensor, Bruticus, Devastator. We didn't get Computron until the following year in 2016 as an exclusive boxed set.
Right.
I mean, this is just my reflection off the overall fandom, but the combiners from the 86 lineup have always been the least popular of the combiners that appeared in the G1 cartoon. You think about it, we didn't get Predaking and Abominus until Power of the Primes 3 years later in 2018.
Yes. My issue with the Combiner Wars Menasor is that it looked not really the Menasor that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
It looked too I mean, if it was the first time they ever released it, then yeah, he'd probably be the greatest bot of all times. You know, courtesy of Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But truthfully, I wasn't a big fan of that Combiner War one. I mean, he's got more mobility, flexibility, but the figure itself was kind of very loose and crappy. Versus,
I actually had to modify my copy of Combiner Wars MotorMaster.
There you go.
Because the ratchet joints didn't quite work that well, and I on the first run version of MotorMaster, and that's the copy I have. So I actually saw a video someone made where if you actually unscrew, because thankfully the legs on that Combiner Wars Optimus Prime mold, they're held in place by screws. If you unscrew it off, and you can actually rotate one of the ratchet joints around and have it sit on top of the other ratchet joint, the smooth side, and you can actually turn Combiner Wars MotorMaster's knee joints into hinge joints instead of ratchet joints. And when you turn them like that into hinge joints, then the legs lock into place more securely, and Menasor is able to stand up slightly better than versus the ratchet joints, where they would the legs wouldn't want to pop into place correctly.
I agree.
I don't know if you guys were aware of that mod.
Yep. And I want to put this up too for Flick 688. He hated the CW Menasor MotorMaster was terrible. I didn't get that version. What's your view on it, guys? If you got that version of Menasor.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Optination.
I think that was Martin.
No, that was me. Why am I looking at the closet, by the way?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I was typing on my computer on my nice keyboard.
No problem. No, you got work. That's cool. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah, I will say this about Combiner Wars MotorMaster. It's a repaint with different heads and some slightly retooled parts of Combiner Wars Optimus Prime. And I will say this: if you like an action figure of MotorMaster that's all gray instead of black, and he looks like his trailer, and it's just the tractor cab, not an entire semi-truck, then it's an okay action figure of MotorMaster. He does have more black paint apps when you transform him into robot mode, and the MotorMaster head is pretty impressive looking. But overall, MotorMaster for many Transformers fans and collectors is the their least favorite torso bot from the Combiner Wars line. When you compare the torso bots of Combiner Wars, the Autobot ones have the Decepticon ones beat out. But that's partially because the Decepticon torso bots are repaints and retools, not original molds. MotorMaster is a retool of Optimus Prime, and Onslaught is a retool of Hotspot. I don't know if there were any Voyager class torso bots from the Combiner Wars line that were Decepticons that were original molds that I can think of. The only ones I can think of which were technically Voyager class action figures were the Constructicons.
And to anybody that's in the chat, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. These guys do awesome jobs and reviews. You didn't catch my guests earlier and all that stuff. Check out the beginning of the stream. You'll see what I'm talking about. Silverbolt. Here we go. We're going to go with Flick again. Silverbolt was the most stable of the CW torsos for me. I didn't get any of the aerial bots until just recent. I still have to combine them so I can hit the shame button on me later. In fact, you know what? I'll just hit the shame button over with because I got them. I have not yet done Devastator. I have not yet done Superion. So and I haven't even unboxed Skyquake for Christ's sakes. Or Skybite, I should say. So I might as well just give myself this. So yes, even I can't be avoided on the shame button.
I actually stopped to think about it. There's a lot of Transformers that have the word Sky in their name. Sky Warp, Skydive, Skyquake, Sky Lynx.
Yep.
Sky High. He's one of the Micromasters.
Yep.
Sky High.
Yeah.
And then Venom.
That was definitely a weird movie, I'll say.
Oh, and TF, are you going to get Nemesis Prime Armada? or are you holding off on him? I mean, I know you're, like I said, you have you're holding back for financial reasons, but isn't that one that you need to have in your collection?
Well, no, I'm going to hold off on him for now. If there's one more Transformers figure that I want to buy and add to my Transformers collection, well, two actually. Actually, if I get the money to buy them and the opportunity to buy them, I would like to get Sure Shot to finally complete my Autobot Target Masters, and also Big Convoy to finally have all the Maximal leaders.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's the one I had to definitely put a pre-order for, because actually the only one that's missing, minus Big Convoy, was they did do a Beast Wars Optimus Prime. Megatron, I think, was an alligator, but I forgot what Optimus Prime was.
He was a bat.
He was a bat. Okay. That makes no sense.
The reason why, I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I've read on the internet, supposedly the reason why G1 Beast Wars Optimus Prime, the reason why Beast Wars Optimus Prime was a bat was due to the popularity at the time of Batman the Animated Series.
Right. And Quentin, man, I had the opportunity. Out of curiosity, Quentin, did you buy it from Ollie's? Because I remembered seeing that Monopoly Beast Wars in Ollie's in my area. So I'm just curious to see if you got it from there. Because that's where it was popular. And as far as the Nemesis Armada Prime is concerned, well, first off, definitely happy at the fact that I did end up buying. It was Ollie's. Do you happen to live in the area, Quentin? You happen to live in Middletown by any chance? If you say yes, I'm gonna laugh, because, like I said, Ghost Max and I are 20 minutes apart from each other.
There's no Ollie stores, unfortunately, where I live in California. The chain doesn't extend out to the West Coast.
Do they have anything like similar to that?
We have here where I live in California. The discount stores are Ross,
right,
Marshalls, Kohl's, and TJ Maxx.
Okay, so we did have a Marshalls, but they went out of business.
That's pretty much the same for here in Utah as TF does. So
yeah, I got 3 out of the 4 stores that he mentioned. Marshalls, I think, went out of business out here.
Oh wow!
Got Ross, but my Ross sucks. No, I mean, seriously, it's garbage. Like, I think I might have found one thing that I bought, and it wasn't even Transformers related. I went crazy looking for Tripticon there because they had Tripticon supposedly selling. Nothing.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off. Oh, you from Michigan? Oh, man. Hope the weather's not that brutal out there for you, man. But one thing I like I said, TF had gotten the add-on set for animated Prime. I think not animated. Transformers animated Prime, and I'm going to show it up because of his recommendation. I did buy it, so
yeah.
And did you think about or consider getting the Bruticus version, or not Bruticus version, Motormaster version of this? Because
I have considered it, and maybe possibly using it on animated Nemesis Prime. If and when I do.
Honestly, I would say hold off and get Nemesis Prime's own.
Okay, when they eventually do it, yeah.
Yeah, because of the color schemes, I think would. Oh wow! Did you have issues with the knees on this guy?
You froze, Ultra Megatronus. I can't see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm.
Because I think your review mentioned something about the knees being loose.
What happens is when you add the extra feet and the leg extensions,
right?
The extra weight is too much for the knee joints, is what it is.
Okay, yeah, because that's weird. Because Motormasters for this series, you won't be just because he holds his ground pretty good. He's solid. This is a little bit more maybe because it's just the first edition of it. I don't know.
That's what I think is the problem.
First edition is, but the second edition they got it right with Motormaster.
Yeah,
they'll probably get it right with Nemesis Prime.
Yeah,
but his knees are loose on this one because of the weight. Like that, you did.
I'll be right back.
Well, we're gonna probably head out in a couple of minutes. So
We're probably gonna call it a night,
okay.
a night soon, Nation, because it's midnight where Ultra Megatronus lives.
Well, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. But
it's 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like we don't really get to hang out too much because of the time frame, and I don't want to I try to want to hang out with everybody as much as I can.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you know that there's a second version of that upgrade kit for MotorMaster now that DNA put out?
There's a second version now.
Yes, and it looks like it color matches his G1 trailer, but then the hands and feet are designed to mimic Dead End.
I'm still listening, but I'm going to mute myself for
Wild Rider.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm just saying I'm just saying I can hear you guys. I'm just muting myself real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because here's MotorMaster. So if anybody's looking to do animated MotorMaster, I'll zoom in. But I froze again. Here we go. But this is. I ended up getting this set before getting the Optimus Prime because the Optimus Prime one sold out, and the reason why I got this was because of your review on it of the Optimus Prime. So I was like, oh, I got to get. And like I said, the color schemes I think are brilliant and beautiful on this one. No regrets. Now it's just getting Nemesis Prime because I didn't want to pay for the 4-pack. I didn't see anything else except for. Oops, sorry, I'm out of frame here. And new T-shirt I got designed.
Oh, nice.
New,
I was wondering about that. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, then with the shoulder.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Ultra Megatronus. There's a second version of DNA Designs upgrade kit for MotorMaster. It's known as DK-56A.
I gotta look at this. I want to look it up now. In fact.
Yeah, the wings are designed. The main trailer mimics Ultra MotorMaster's G1 trailer, and then the hands and feet mimic the 4 individual Stunticons.
DK-64-A, you said?
56A.
56A. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the original one though.
Yeah.
They're getting
DNA decided to give fans an opportunity if they wanted a G1 accurate motor Menasor, animated Menasor, then that's another option.
You know what? I'm content with what they got. I think I'll go with that one.
Yeah, the all black motor.
Yeah. I mean, I think I transformed it into truck mode, and it looked phenomenal the way it was. You already transformed your Optimus Prime from it, and that looked phenomenal. I just want to see what they're going to do with Nemesis.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, I heard something bump. All right. Well, listen, you know what? I am going to end up calling it a night. It is 12:45 here. I had a great time hanging out extra with you guys for sure. You know, I know just because you guys are so 3 hours apart from me. And it's always great to have you guys on and talk this kind of talk because it's very entertaining for me. And also, I guess we're gonna call it a night, guys. Let me do the outros for these guys really quick. So I'm gonna start off with Johnny Utah with the solo layout bit. And just because I already know, don't forget the stuff you saw that he advertised, you can get from this right here.
PlanetoidsUtah.com.
That's awesome. But my name is Optination Review. You can find me on YouTube at Optination Review. You can find me on Instagram at Optination_review. You can find me on Facebook, Optination Review, and you can also find my toy store, as he said, PlanetoidsUtah.com. And tell all our Optination. See, there we go. I did my outro that time.
There you go. And then again, like I said, because they're on the West Coast, it's always an awesome time to hang out with these guys and get the opportunity. So also, again, check out this gentleman's site. You can find him on YouTube, Instagram, not on Facebook, but definitely Instagram and on YouTube. This gentleman right here, TF Angie. So TF, do what you do best.
Hello, I am the TF Angie. Thank you, Ultra Megatronus, for having me on here once again. I love to talk everything Transformers related. And yeah, still have quite a few Transformers action figures to review before I finally finish playing the game of catch up. My next review is going to be the Legacy Evolution Leader Class Skyquake and Dreadwing action figures. I'm really excited to get these guys unboxed. And I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, please keep an eye out because you never know what Transformers action figures I'm going to review next. The main reason for that is because I'm disorganized when it comes to deciding which Transformers action figures to review. But a lot of my subscribers love the mystery of not knowing what figures I'll review next. And proof of that is the fact that I'm currently at 972 subscribers. I've unfortunately lost some. Nice. I was up to 974 last week.
We'll get those guys. We'll get those back for you. I think we're going to get those guys back for you.
Yeah, so I'm really close to finally hitting 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully I can get some more reviews out, and that'll give me the boost I need. So yeah, thank you once again, and Merry Christmas to you all. Good night.
Merry Christmas.
And heck, I'm at 990. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And again, to everybody that was on before and to everybody that's on currently, I thank you guys for taking the time out of your schedules to hang out with us and, just be able to hang and talk Transformers as well as every other topic from the toy world that's out there. I will be doing a second stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It's going to be, I believe, 5 of us on. It's kind of be like a little holiday special. So if you're able to check us out, join us in the chat. The guests will be, and they are confirmed. I'm going to have Raziel Kane from Raziel Kane Reviews. He was on earlier. I'm not sure if New York Hunter's going to be on. I don't think Diecast Norms was invited as well, but he might be a little busy with work. But my other 2 confirmed guests for sure will be from YouTube, Patriot Prime of Patriot Prime Reviews.
Nice.
And Rodimus Primal.
Ooh, congrats.
Nice.
So, I've met them at TFCon. They're very awesome guys. I've had the opportunities to be on Patriot Prime's show. Rodimus Primal was on my show a while back too, around the TFCon time. Very busy schedules they have. I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy that I'm going to be able to talk with these guys tomorrow. So it's going to be like a little bit of a Christmas kind of episode. We're going to talk about favorite time of Christmas that they've had memories of. So if you guys want to check it out, it's going to be from 8 to 9:30 p.m. because I got a life to lead and I got to go to work the next day. So hope to see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It would be about 6 o'clock Utah time and 5 o'clock at TF time.
Yeah, California
time and Utah time would be because I got to make sure I separate everything else. So again, guys,
be an hour ahead. So
there you go. So thank you again for coming out, and like I said, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to these guys. They really do take the time and the effort to give you the quality information you want on toys, especially if you like Transformers. Definitely, their names are not just hype; they are about what they love. And to everybody in the chat, thank you guys for coming out and spending time and putting out your comments and putting out your awesome questions and everything else. So until next time. I could never come up with a closing remark, so I'll just go with the original one I did back a long time ago. Good night, one and all. Take care, be safe, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to end this. Let's see if they actually close it out the right way this time, but I doubt it. They're still working.
Transform and roll out.
And